Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I gotta tell you guys, we had a paranormal experience on Christmas Day, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. If you've been watching for a while, you know that my mother-in-law is Frankie from Frankie's Just Tarot, and we did lose a very close family member, my brother-in-law, back in the spring. Now, we had gotten Frankie some wind chimes for Christmas, and they're made out of gray agate slices. So we hung them up in the dining room, which is her studio there, and I was standing close to them, pouring milk for my little one. She was opening another gift in the living room when she heard something behind her that she could not explain. At the same time that she heard this, I watched those wind chimes jump twice those bloody things jumped. I've never seen anything like it before. And I gotta tell you, I just know that was my brother-in-law saying that he was still there for Christmas. My mother-in-law also heard very heavy footsteps in the dining room too. So I know that he joined us so that the family was still together for Christmas. I gotta tell you, it was the best Christmas gift that we could have gotten as a family. Guys, we really needed that. Let's go ahead and start with the tarot read here, and we'll see what messages need to come through to the collective here. And I'm going to ask you guys too, if you guys had some experiences this Christmas, please share it in the comments. I would love to hear all about it. It's nice when our loved ones still, make that effort from the other side of things to still join us. To still let us know, hey, I'm here, I'm with you, I'm okay. I still love you guys. I tell you, I don't know about you guys, but that means the world to me. So let's go ahead and get started with your tarot read. We're going to see what comes forward here. I'm going to take the first two that popped out. Chopped wood and loyal heart. I got to tell you, with that chopped wood, it's like you've done everything you can possibly do in a situation to try and progress it in a way that you want it to go or to reach your goals. And now is the time to sort of sit back and let something come to you. It's like other things need to fall into place. So now it's time to just sort of do the day-to-day because you've done all the big things. You've done all the big things to get there. So now it's time to just sort of do the day-to-day and wait for that opportunity to come forward. We have loyal heart here too. And why? I like to know where these cards sit. Truth be told, I do feel somebody looking for truth or looking for a truth. It is tied to why, and I feel like it might be tied to this loyal heart and maybe a relationship that somebody has. And I'm not saying this is necessarily romance. Guys, this might be family, this might be friends, this might be something in your career as well. And you're like wondering why somebody is behaving the way that they're behaving. Wondering what the heck is going on. To be fair is things coming back into balance. I keep hearing the word truth when I look at this card. So it's like a truth is going to bring things back into balance. We do have an owl up top here too, and owls represent wisdom, guys. And it's kind of that higher point of view. Can you give me more, please? Yang. Yang tends to be a more masculine energy. It's more action-oriented. It's about doing, taking action. But it's funny because it's like I feel your energy in it, but I don't. So I get pulled back to chop wood, and that tells me that you've taken all the action that you can take to drive a situation in a way that you wanted it to go. You've done your part. And I keep feeling like now is a time to almost step back and let somebody else do theirs. It's like now somebody else has to step up to the plate. And whatever's going on in this read, message in a bottle. I feel waiting when I look at this. A lot of times this is like, oh, good news on the way. But I don't necessarily feel that in this card. I just feel like waiting. And like waiting. And not sure how long I'm supposed to be waiting for. Not sure how long I'm willing to wait. But I keep feeling that like it's dragging on. Waiting for news, waiting for maybe for this loyal heart, whoever this is, to come forward and reveal the truth that you're hoping to hear. Tick-tock. Time's ticking. I keep getting like, how long do you want to wait? Or how long are you willing to wait in all of this? Tick-tock. And time's running out. I keep feeling like time's running out. This might be your patience too, with whoever this is. Your patience in waiting for this answer, or in waiting for somebody to step up. Your patience in a situation, and how long you're willing to wait and see how it plays out, until you're just going to take action and go do something else, or go move in a different direction. By the book. I keep feeling this card too, like you're doing all the right things, or you've taken all the right steps. You've done everything that you're supposed to do. Again, like chop wood. You've taken all the action that you can take in a situation to try and get the outcome that you were looking for. You've done your part. You've absolutely done your part. Like you've done exactly what you feel is the right thing to do and what's expected to do. I feel like there may be a need to step away from something. There may be a need to step away from something, because it's like I said, there's another energy, and this other energy isn't stepping up. It's like it's not coming your way. The opportunity is not coming your way. Somebody's not reaching back. Observer. I get a dual message in this card. I have a message for you about sort of being willing to sit back and not put anything more in and see if this gets reciprocated. I also keep getting that this other energy you're dealing with is like this observer, right? They're going to sit back. They're going to play like kind of hard to get in whatever the situation is and see what you're willing to put into it. And I don't know if this is somebody who's been doing this a lot, perhaps throughout this dynamic, and like allowing you to keep like putting yourself out there. Like you're the one who always puts in. You always put in the effort. Doing for them, trying to work hard, I don't know if it's trying to prove yourself or whatever it is, but I keep feeling like this is somebody who uses that almost like a power trip. Whether they mean to or not, we'll get into that more with I think the tarot cards. But with the oracle cards here, I just keep feeling like this is a pattern for this person, sort of sitting back, playing hard to get, making you always put yourself out there, making you always do everything. I think it's stressing you out not to hear back. I keep feeling like this, I don't know if it's like wanting to pick up the phone. It's like a wanting to take action. Like you don't like just sitting back and waiting to see what happens. It's kind of driving you nuts. Like you'd like to have that answer. You'd like to know where you stand. You want this ironed out to know that if this is a situation that is going to wind up giving you what you need, or if this is a situation that you need to step away from. I keep feeling like you want answers. And what I keep getting in the cards is like a breathe, relax, be calm, orphaned. This orphan card tends to speak of feeling maybe perhaps alone, or feeling a little bit lost, as definitely unsure. I get that. I definitely get that unsure of where I stand, unsure of where this all fits, unsure of how this is all going to play out, how it's all going to unfold. I get that you do not like that. That bothers the heck out of you, not knowing. I don't know if you're like me, if your mind starts going, your imagination starts going, and you start imagining sort of little scenarios that could possibly happen, until you got yourself, worked up and pissed off or in tears or whatever. I'm so bad for that. This is like, I just keep feeling like you just want to know, like you can't sit there and just wait. Because I feel like your mind goes to what could happen or what could be going on. And I do feel like it goes to negative things too. So you get more upset with that too. Can you tell me more, please, Tarot? Because I want to know what this is all about. Mending. This is about another energy that you're dealing with. If there's going to be mending, if there's going to be perhaps a repairing of a relationship, or a moving on to a commitment or a deeper commitment, or being able to find a way to be closer to whoever this is. Like I said, though, it's like they keep waiting for you to give. They sit back and they wait for you to do sort of like all the work. That's why you got chop wood, because you're the one who always puts in. You're the one who's always putting in this effort, and that's also why you're getting told by Spirit to chill out and to sit back and observe and let somebody's true colors shine through. If this person wants this connection with you, It's like giving them the opportunity to prove it. Because you've done everything to show what your intentions are. Your intentions are pure. Your intentions are that of somebody who has a loyal heart. That's what you've been able to show. Those are your true colors, and that's what you've shown in your behavior. So you can't figure out why you're not getting this back. And like I said, this energy just kind of sits back and just waits for you to give, and give some more. Clean it up. So it definitely speaks to a sort of emotionally cleaning house, this card. I keep feeling like cleaning up old habits. So this dynamic that's been going on where you give and you give and you give and you feel like you just ain't getting anything back, and you get kind of left wondering sort of where everything fits and why somebody's not playing fair and being fair and giving back as much as they're getting. This dynamic needs to change, because this dynamic isn't working for you anymore. This dynamic brings a lot of hurt your way. I do feel like it brings a lot of hurt. It may trigger other emotions too. I don't want to say abandonment, but sort of the feeling of like rejection, or that worry of rejection that somebody's not going to put in. It's time to start cleaning that up, because it is having a negative impact on your life. I mean, look, as you're sitting back waiting to see what somebody's going to do, you're stressing out about it, right? That's why you're getting this message. This beautiful breathe card is coming forward from the deck, and Spirit's telling you to relax and to breathe and stay calm. You're getting a call here to release this dynamic, because it's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for you to be chasing always. Peace. I'm just going to move this guy over here. I'll move him sideways. And we're going to grab a couple more. I want a couple more to go with that peace card, please, Spirit. Can you give me a couple more? Well, these guys did not want to leave my hand. Oh, higher power. That's interesting. Higher power, peace. Between worlds is that transitional time. This is tough. Making a transition with dynamics, with people, especially a dynamic that's already been established in a relationship, is not easy to change. And it's something that both people have to be willing to put into. If only one person is willing to make the change won't happen. It's got to come from both sides. A higher power and peace. Where do you guys fit in? And imagine. Imagine's a very important card. It very distinctly speaks to setting your intentions and being very aware of your intentions too, and of the energy that you're sending out into the world. This might also be why you're getting told to stay calm and to breathe here too. This may help to drive sort of the results that you get. And go the distance. I'm going to pull a couple more. I know that go the distance just ties into breathe, and it's just that encouragement from Spirit to keep carrying on with taking this time for yourself and kind of setting these boundaries, or setting the groundwork for this change in dynamic. So new life fell out, but it did fall out in reverse, and we will lay it down in reverse here, guys. It's the only time I ever really play cards in reverse is when they fall that way. New life. You're trying to establish a new dynamic here, because like I said, like, this ain't working for you. This whole thing you got going on with whoever this is, you're catching the short end of the stick. And you've been catching the short end of the stick. You want something different. You want something more balanced. You want something more fair. You want this person to speak the truth about what their intentions are. So you're not left guessing, and you're not left wondering where the chips, or how the chips are going to fall, right? Fork in the road. I think this is a fork in the road situation with this relationship with whoever this person is. I do believe that this is kind of like a turning point situation. And like I said, you've done what you needed to do. You showed this person, I'm a loyal heart. I want an honest connection. I would like to do whatever mending needs to be done to be able to build a strong bond. Whether this is, like I said, whether this is romance, family, friendship, something at work. You've done everything that you need to do to show what you want, where your intentions are, and what you're all about. And now it's like waiting for this person to step up and do what they need to do. But I get pulled back to TikTok. How long are we going to wait? How long are we going to wait to see what this person's intentions are? How long are you willing to wait? Like, kind of like, what's it worth, right? I'm getting pulled to the Witch's Tarot for this one. I'll move this guy over here. I keep getting told tokens. Okay, so we are going to grab 3 tokens because we always work with 3. It seems to work for us. I'll put that guy there. Sorry, he's pretty darn noisy. Interesting. That's interesting. So this first coin, this is the Devil coin. Okay, so the Devil coin is not... it's not necessarily talking about Satan. Sometimes the Devil in tarot can just represent a Capricorn energy. The Devil coin. I gotta tell you though, I keep getting the word stubborn. I do keep feeling like this is speaking to something that's having a detrimental effect on you, or a negative effect, or a negative impact on you. Tower. Interesting. So towers are not just sort of endings, dramatic endings, things we don't see coming. A lot of times they speak of transformation, and really that's what an ending is, right? It's a transforming, ending one chapter of our lives and beginning a new one. That is transformation. And we do have fork in the road here. I gotta tell you, this is a time of transformation for you. One way or another, things are going to be different. So either this person will step up to the plate, whoever this is, and a new dynamic will start to come forward, and amending is going to happen, right? We're going to drive things in a new direction. Or this person's not going to step up to the plate, and you're going to have to make choices about perhaps releasing an energy in your life. You know, where's our clean it up, you know? Releasing this dynamic, maybe releasing things that tend to be toxic or have a negative impact in your life, like that Devil coin. Well, let's flip the third one over. Strength. You are getting told to be strong. Strength can represent Leo as well, but you are getting told to be strong, because I hear that message loud and clear from my guides. You're getting told to be strong during this time, right? Go the distance. Go the distance. Be strong. Breathe. Stay calm. I want to know, I got to tell you, I'm still not sure where peace and higher power fit into this. I'm not getting a distinct energy vibe from those cards. So I want to pull some tarot to see how they tie in. I want to ask my guides for some clarification on those cards. So please, Spirit, can you clarify the higher power card and the peace card for me? 3 of Cups. This person, whoever this is who's sitting back and observing, I keep getting like it's like they're playing a game. Okay, I'm not saying this person is evil or a narcissist or something like that, but they are playing a game here to see if they can manipulate you into giving more, into going back to this dynamic that they've had. Because, I mean, let's face it, they're getting the better end of the deal in this dynamic. You give and you give and you give, and they just take. So they are getting the better end. They're not in a real hurry to change this, is what I'm feeling. 10 of Cups. I keep getting told the word family. So I don't know if this person is family to you. This person is like family to you. This situation affects the family. But I keep getting told the word family with this card, which might be why you're sort of driving so hard to, again, try and make some sort of amends here, try and build some sort of a bridge and change the dynamic here, because there may be family involved who this affects too. And you're trying to create a happy and a balanced family dynamic and home situation. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is about setting boundaries, guys. Don't be afraid to set your boundaries and stand up for your ideal. Go the distance. Go the distance. Be strong. Like our strength coin. Be strong, guys. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Don't be afraid to stand up for your ideals. You don't have to be walked on. It doesn't matter if this person is a lover, a family member, a friend, a coworker, a boss, whoever. This person has no right to step on you. And you do not have to feel guilty about setting boundaries that look after yourself. So don't be afraid about that and don't feel guilty about doing that. It's important to have boundaries with people. It actually creates healthy relationships and healthy dynamics. We got the Death card here. I gotta tell you, this Death card is not negative. This Death card just represents an ending. Again, like the Tower, a transition or a transformation, something coming to an end. Something coming to an end. I gotta tell you, I keep feeling like it's that old dynamic. One way or another, that piece of things is going to change. That piece of things is coming to an end. It's important to stay strong. I just got told by my guides, it's important to stay strong and to not go back to the way that it was. To really stick to your guns on this. Even though it's not going to be easy, this person may try and emotionally manipulate you. It's very important to not get pulled in. Even in the Four of Cups, I see this. And this isn't always what this card means, but I just see this. Do not get tempted by like breadcrumbing to get pulled back into this dynamic again. Wait and see. Sit back and wait and see and let this energy, whoever this is, come to you and show you with their actions and their behavior where their true intentions lie and who they are and what they're all about. The Five of Swords is not, I gotta tell you, it's not the best card. It really isn't. It can speak to lies. It can speak to deception. It can speak to selfishness or selfish victories. Like I said, like this person, I could feel it in the Three of Cups. Which is, if you look up the book meaning, that's not what the Three of Cups means. But that's exactly what my guides told me with that card, is this person is playing a game. This person's playing a game. They're trying to wait you out. See, that's why I got in the Observer too, and they're like watching. They're trying to feel you out. The Page of Swords. They might even drop little communications to kind of feel you out and see where you're at. How solid are you in your conviction for change? You know, can they weasel this back into the way that it used to be? Because like I said, they enjoyed it. It played to their selfishness. They caught the long end of the stick and you got the short. Absolutely. Five of Wands, Ten of Swords. It's like they wanted you to keep competing for their attention or competing for their love or competing for their favor in some way, shape, or form. And that's why you were always the one giving. And they were always really cool and holding back. Because it's like it pushed you to give more, right? It pushed you to fight harder for their affection, for their approval, for whatever this is. As Five of Wands, this is what they were driving at. This is what worked for them. The Ten of Swords. As Ten of Swords, I get pulled right back to the Tower coin, guys. This is a disappointing ending, but this is one that benefits you in the long run. A Ten of Swords. I know that card looks pretty darn dramatic, right? All the backstabbing and the garbage like that. And that may tie into sort of what you see coming forward from this person if you can sit back and wait. Like I said, I don't know that they're a really evil person. I get a really immature, self-centered vibe off of whoever this other energy is that you're dealing with. This is somebody who's just sort of within themselves, wanting to do for themselves. I don't know how real malicious they are, but their shit definitely hurts other people. I can see that in the cards. I see it causes you a lot of stress. I see there's probably other people in their life who have stepped back from them and not really wanting much to do with them because of this dynamic that they drive. This person may have few friends because people don't really like them or they don't like this behavior. I can see that this person has an attitude out in the world. They definitely have a bit of an attitude. Ten of Swords. Five of Cups. Yeah, you gotta worry though. This weighs heavy on you. Whoever this connection is to you, whoever this energy is to you, this broken dynamic that's going on here, on the sitting around waiting and wondering, it weighs absolutely heavy on you. It stresses you right the hell out. And I could feel that in these cards too. And like this Brave card, you don't like not knowing how this is going to go, right? That Orphan, everything feels really up in the air and you're not sure sort of where it's going to land or how it's going to play out and how much it bothers you. The Three of Swords. And the Two of Wands, waiting for a message. Waiting for a message to come back. Waiting for somebody to speak to you. I don't know. I keep feeling like, too, I gotta tell you, it's like every day that goes by, every hour that goes by, like you that TikTok, you start to get farther and farther away from being able to see a positive outlook to whatever this is with this person. Eight of Swords and Eight of Cups. Having a hard time seeing what the truth is, right? Truth be told. Why? To be fair, all of these cards up here were already speaking to that long before the tarot cards came out. Trying to figure out why something is the way it is. But I gotta tell you too, especially with this Eight of Swords, I keep feeling like spending the energy trying to figure this person out and try and solve it in your mind. It's like it's taking precious energy away from you and everything else you do in your daily life. Because I think there's a lot of focus on it. There's like, because it bothers you. Like I said, like obviously this is a strong connection, so it very much bothers you that it's going this way. The Eight of Cups, now I got pulled to the Peace card, okay, with this Eight of Cups. And I got told the words, make peace. This is not necessarily making peace with this person. What I'm getting told by my guides is that this means it's time for you to make peace with this within yourself. That this may not play out the way that you want it to play out. And to find a way to accept that. That, like I said with the between worlds, when there's that transition or an attempt to change a dynamic between two people, both people have to contribute. Otherwise, it's not going to work. You've done everything you can do, like chopped wood. You've done your part. You can't make this person not be a Page of Swords. Okay? You can't make this person step up and be a loyal heart and do the right thing. You can't. And you need to have that acceptance for that this just is what it is. But as far as I'm concerned, this is that fork in the road. This is where things change. This is where my dynamic changes. This is where the Seven of Wands, I set my boundaries and I look after myself. And I'm not going to settle for less or crap treatment from other people, no matter who they are to me, because I deserve better than that. So this is where things change for me today. And wow, interesting. We had one card that did not want to come with the deck when I lifted it up. And it is the Empress card. So you are on your Empress journey or coming into your Empress energy. So she is about healing, but she's also about self-confidence. And she's about abundance as well. This is personal growth too. This is the journey that you're going through. This turning point for you is actually probably a little more important than you realize. And it may set the tone for other things that happen farther on in your life. And that's why we have this Imagine card came forward. And I just knew it was setting intentions. And being able to be very firm and very careful about setting your intentions and what you're sending out into the world. So finding that strong, confident, powerful energy where you look after yourself and your own health and your own abundance, and you're not willing to settle for less from others. This is important for you. This will be a turning point for you in your life. And I do see ripple effects farther into the future. So this may change dynamics in other relationships that you have. This may change dynamics for future relationships and people you haven't met yet. It sort of sets the tone in your life. It sets the tone in your life is what Spirit's saying. So can you give me more, please? The Eight of Pentacles. You know what? And I'm going to tell you too, this is absolutely your card. And it's speaking to this is a very important lesson that you're supposed to learn. It's to sort of not give too much of yourself or to not give everything away to somebody who does not reciprocate. It's that having that confidence, knowing your self-worth, looking after yourself and setting those boundaries and not being afraid to set those boundaries. This is a journey you were meant to take, and this is something that you were meant to learn. I gotta tell you, I think this is something that a lot of us struggle with at times too. Is setting those boundaries, maybe being afraid of hurting somebody's feelings or rocking the boat, or maybe somebody's opinion of us or losing a connection. It's very important to be able to know our self-worth, So we know where that line is in compromising. It's okay to compromise as long as the other party is doing it too, and then everybody tries to meet in the middle, right? Everybody's giving some so that each person can get as much of what they want as is possible. But it's important to know the difference between that and giving so much that somebody just keeps taking, you start losing yourself within that. The 10 of Wands. I gotta tell you, it is speaking to burdens, but it's speaking to unloading burdens. This is like unpacking baggage. So whatever this is that you've been dealing with and this dynamic that's sort of built up, this was supposed to come to a head so that you could sort of open up this particular bag, this particular suitcase, and start unpacking things. Because this is a burden you're not meant to carry anymore. You're meant to come into Empress energy. And this is a lesson that has to be learned to step farther into that Empress energy. So that 10 of Wands is actually a very good card. It's not a negative card. It speaks of starting to sort through and release these burdens. Temperance. Even in this card, I see balance and I see patience. Stay balanced. Don't allow this to bother you, or their silence or their breadcrumbing or whatever this is to bother you enough that you go back to the old ways. This is a very important fork in the road for you. And I keep getting that stick to your guns, stick to your guns. This is important. I don't want stick to your guns. I got to tell you though, this other energy that you're dealing with is sticking to their guns just as hard. This person's stubborn. And that's the word that I heard when I picked up the devil coin too. This person, whoever this is extremely stubborn. It's like their way or the highway kind of thing. If you want to be in my life or you want to have some connection with me, then you gotta fight for it. It's like this 5 of Wands. You gotta keep giving to me. You gotta keep chasing me. You gotta fluff my buttholes, make me feel real great about myself. It's that chase. It's that chase mentality. And they're stubborn. And I keep feeling like they're holding fast to it, or they might test you out like this Page of Swords. He's kind of sneaky, kind of keeps an eye on things, and sometimes he'll send out a little bit of communication or information. But it's like to investigate and to test the waters. I still see this person's energy being more like the 5 of Swords, which is not the nicest energy. Being very stubborn. The Queen of Wands. I have to tell you, this is not your energy. This is the energy of the person that you're dealing with. That does not necessarily mean that you're dealing with a woman. You may be dealing with a man, but I'll tell you the characteristics here. I'll tell you the energy that's coming through on this card. It's somebody who likes getting their way. This is somebody who thinks very highly of themselves. Somebody who thinks they're very, very special, or they deserve special treatment. They want everyone to chase them. It helps to feed their ego. I keep getting this kind of like, ha ha ha, with the look on this card. They like to be on top of things. They like to get their way. They like to manipulate people into playing their game. That's where I'm getting that vibe from. They like to manipulate to get people to play their game, and then they win. This is not a very nice energy. Whoever this is, that person that you're dealing with, like I said, it doesn't mean, they're the worst person in the world, but this is the energy that they're in. This is the energy that you're dealing with. I think it's possible for people to change, but it doesn't always happen. So there is one. I tell you, there's one. 7 of Pentacles stayed on the table when I grabbed the deck again. So this card did want to come forward. This is the one I'm flipping down first. 7 of Pentacles is about reaping what we've sown. It can be an abundant harvest, but I got told reap what you've sown. So this is the meaning that it is for this read. Reap what you've sown. This is your card too. So you are getting told if you stick with this dynamic, or you feed back into this dynamic, you'll wind up with more of the same. Exactly what's been going on, right? If you want change and you want something different, you have to put in the groundwork to obtain it. And that's what we got with this fork in the road, and new life being in reverse too, and you're getting this go the distance. There's a change here. This is your fork in the road. This is your change. This is your chance for a different dynamic, a chance for one way or another, things to change with whoever this energy is. And if you can stick to your guns one way or another, you will not have that old dynamic again. Either they'll step up and contribute to something new, or they won't. And this is a piece of things that perhaps you won't have in your life anymore, or you'll step back from or have boundaries from the shadow side. And Ace of Wands. Where do you sit in all that? I just keep feeling like this shadow side pulls back to the Devil and the Tower coin too. Like this is really having a negative impact on your life. Dealing with this person and what this person's been putting you through, and the way that this has been going. They said, like, you keep catching the short end of the stick. It's wearing you out. I don't know if you're getting bitter from it too. I definitely wouldn't blame you if you were. I think that would make a lot of sense. I said it's like it sucks your energy. That's what I keep feeling in this card. It's like it's this dark thing that just sucks your energy. This person they like leech energy off of people by making, setting up this kind of dynamic with people where everybody's fighting to chase, and that way of taking, it's draining. It drains people. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning, guys. That is a new beginning. And I see a lot of positivity and I see a lot of light in that card. Ooh, these guys wanted to come with too. Oh, we have the Two of Swords. This is that indecision. This is that, do I give in? Do I get a hold of them? Do I contact them? As I hate this not knowing. I hate this living in limbo kind of thing. The Moon card. It is secrets to be revealed. I keep getting told that this card speaks to the energy that you're dealing with. And this is what I was feeling in Truth Be Told and To Be Fair right at the beginning as well. Like something's going to be revealed about what their intentions are. And by sitting back and waiting, you'll get all the information that you need. Their colors will come forward. Their intentions will show. And you'll know what you're dealing with. But you have to hold fast. Hold to your guns. Interesting. Karma. I gotta tell you, with this karma card, I got pulled back to higher power. Okay? So karma is about balance, just like the To Be Fair. It's also like the Imagine card, being careful about your intentions. It's the energy that we send out there. We wind up receiving in kind. Right? So if you're sending out that kind, honest, positive energy, moving forward with optimism and integrity, and always trying to do, the right thing and be a kind person in this world. I mean, obviously none of us is perfect, but it will come back to you in positivity. It will. If you live this life with a negative intentions, and you are negative to other people, and you send out those gross, dark vibes, and you're like kind of like an energy leech like this person's being, you will draw in negativity. It's like it notices you. It's like you become this beacon for it, this magnet for it, and you pull it in. So you are being told to be careful about your intentions and to set your intentions here. This also tells me more of what I was feeling in your Eight of Cups, and that this will have ripple effects for your future if you can stick to your guns here. If you can really move forward with this change in your life, this will affect other things moving forward that you don't know about now. And you'll only realize if in the future, when these situations come forward. The Nine of Pentacles, this is you finding your self-confidence. This is you coming into Empress energy. She is the minor arcana version of the Empress. So this is part of your journey, is recognizing your self-worth. Is not taking crap from other people, is not being afraid to set those boundaries that put yourself and your needs first. And the High Priestess, wow, I got pulled back to look at the higher power when I pulled the High Priestess. So something's noticing what's going on. Something's noticing the dynamic. This also, I just finished saying being careful with your intentions and with the energy that you're sending out there. This may be for this other energy that you're dealing with as well. This person may be about to receive a more negative karma. Yeah, I do feel like that's what's coming. That's why we keep getting it over and over again. Because this person isn't just like this with you. Like I said earlier on, I got the vibe that this person didn't always have a lot of friends or make a lot of friends. Sometimes people didn't really like them because of their attitude. They could have an attitude. They may have some karma coming that is meant to be a lesson to teach them that it's time to shape up. It's time to quit going through life the way they've been going through life. It may take that bit of karma for them to be able to see what's happened with you as well. And that might be another part of why you're being told to be patient, to stick to your guns, because this person still has their own lessons that they need to learn. The Lover's card does not always speak to romance. Sometimes it speaks to a Gemini energy. Sometimes it just speaks to decisions to be made in a relationship. And Justice. There's something to do with a relationship where they're receiving their karma. I don't know if this is romance, or if this is something in the workplace, like maybe they pissed off their boss and their boss is looking to can them or something. It is whatever their karma is that's coming forward. It's because of their attitude. It's because of these games that they play. And they did it to the wrong person. And that's where the karma's coming back. I don't know that it's in romance. Like, I keep asking, and Spirit's not telling me this is love and romance. Spirit's not telling me this is in their work. But it's a social dynamic. So it has to do with another energy. Justice. And it is that balance coming about. It is the karma coming forward. Knight of Cups. Oh, interesting. The cards are saying when this happens, this person may come crawling back to you for help. Okay? So they're pretty stubborn. Right now they think they can wait you out. And they can kind of break you into going back to the way that things were. Once this karma unfolds, I keep feeling like they're coming back like this Knight of Cups, coming back with an offering, Wheel of the Year. Once their wheel starts turning in a different direction, they start reaping their karma, they're going to be looking for someone to help out. They're going to be looking for a handout. It's still gross energy, I got to tell you. I get just the grossest vibe. You seen this King of Wands? I don't know if any of you have the Witch's Tarot deck. Most often than not, I really don't like this guy, and I don't like the energy he gives. And this read is no different. It's gross energy coming forward. It is very gross energy coming forward, whoever this is. And I'll tell you too, it can represent a fire sign, which Leo is, and we did have the Strength coin too. There's lions here, there's a cat here, so this might be somebody who has a lot of Leo in their chart, but it's also somebody who has a lot of pride, okay? They got a lot of pride and they got a huge ego. Huge ego. And if they're coming back, after their karma plays out, they're not coming back with the best energy. They're not coming back with humbled, earthy energy. I still feel game playing in that card. I still feel game playing in that card, I gotta tell you. I got the Nine of Swords here too. And the Fool card. They think like, I keep getting their energy. And what I get in this person's energy is like, they think you should be losing sleep over them. They think you should be worried about their problems. They think you should be rushing to try and fix their problems. It's like they're playing you, or they think you're some kind of a fool. Like you don't see the truth. And like all their intentions haven't been revealed with all their behavior over a period of time. And it's like they see you for, I keep feeling like it's a financial handout. Like they're looking at you and you got money to burn, you got money to give, or like you're the gravy train or a free ticket. And like they can somehow fool you into giving that over to them. So that they don't have to deal with their karma, you know, they don't have to face that, okay, well now I'm in a bad situation because I was kind of an asshat and I earned my way into it, right? They don't want to have to deal with that. So they're like, I'll just go to the collective because the collective's got some money or the collective's got somewhere to stay. I'll just go over there and I'll go be with them and I'll go mooch off of them so I don't have to deal with the reality of what happened. But this is you, because I just got told the word you. So this is your energy, this King of Swords. This King of Swords in this read is not taking any crap from anybody. This is somebody who sees the truth. This is somebody who moves through life with honesty, integrity, and loyalty and is extremely intelligent. This is like, don't feed me no line of BS because I can see it coming a mile away. I can see it coming a mile away. This is somebody who will not be duped, who will not be manipulated, and who will not be taken advantage of. This is your energy coming forward. When this person comes crawling back, looking for an easy way out and looking for a handout, this is who they're going to find. Because this is that Empress who's recognized their self-worth and now can turn their emotions off to someone who they know is trying to take advantage of them, who isn't afraid to use the truth and words to protect themselves from people who are emotionally manipulative. There's the Sun card and the Ten of Pentacles. I gotta tell you, I keep getting drawn to the Sun, obviously in the Sun card, but then I keep getting told the word light. Light. I don't think it's like see the light, like find clarity. I keep feeling like you're like this light. You're like this beacon. You're like this light of abundance and blessings. This is what you offer to the right energy who comes into your life. Like I said, whether it's a lover, a family member, a friend, or a coworker, you're somebody who can bring a lot of light into somebody's life and somebody who can bring a lot of blessings. And you enjoy doing that. You don't mind doing that and putting the work in as long as it's coming back to you. And the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, see, that's what I was getting to. That ripple effect of standing up for yourself and not putting up with garbage from others. Part of that is abundance for your future. And it has to do with legacy. So I don't know if you have family or young ones who are sort of watching this behavior. You would set the tone for them moving forward in their lives too. You're starting a new legacy. A legacy of self-worth. A legacy of strength. A legacy of really fearlessness when things maybe might not go your way or an energy might threaten to step away. It's just like, fine, if I'm not good enough the way that I am and you need money or you need me kissing your ass full time, otherwise you're out of here, then see you later. Because that's not somebody who you build legacy with. That's not somebody who you have that close bond with. That's not somebody worth putting your energy or your time into. I see a shift here and I see a new beginning and a new legacy and abundance and happiness. I'm going to pull a couple more here. Ooh, I'm actually getting told to stop with these eyes. I'm actually getting told to take a couple of oracle cards. So this might be the energy that you're dealing with right now, or the energy that Spirit is sort of recommending you take on to help you through what's going on in this situation. There, these three need to pop forward. Opening to dreams and visions, manifesting the future, which I absolutely know this ties into, offering my gifts, being careful who you offer your gifts to, your love, your loyalty, your energy, your emotions, and making sure who it's somebody who's going to give back. Because if you can be careful about who you offer that to and be choosy about it, that does tie into manifesting your future. It ties into manifesting relationships around you and making sure that they're positive connections, caring connections, people you can count on when things get rough because they can count on you and they've shown you that there's somebody reliable. Spirit might be trying to talk to you too. I don't know if you've been asking for guidance on this one from somebody close to you. Don't be afraid to open yourself up for Spirit to come forward, to be open to receiving messages. Even if it's just your intuition and it's just this vibe that you get to do something or not do something. Trust that, because that is your intuition. They may bring you dreams. They may bring you visions. Whatever it is, being open to that guidance is important, because Spirit will come and guide you in whatever way that you can hear it. Spirit will come and guide you. If you're somebody who, for whatever reason, you can't dream, or you haven't been able to dream, Spirit's not going to say, well, if you can't dream, I'm not going to talk to you. Spirit will find a way to always contact you and try and give you that guidance. You just need to ask for it and be open to it. Don't be afraid to open up your intuition. You're just going to know too. I keep getting like with this person, once you see this sort of karma playing out, you'll be able to know what they're all about. You're going to know that this read ties in. You're going to know that this is the energy that was coming forward in the read. This is what's playing. And when they come back your way, you'll know what their intentions are too. Because that King of Swords knows exactly, like I said, he can smell it coming a mile away. That energy, recognizing the truth and recognizing dishonesty when it comes forward. Don't be afraid to protect yourself with what your intuition is telling you is the truth. Because you will have to use that too when this person comes back. Trust what you know and trust what you feel. And I keep getting told, so I'll say it again, stick to your guns. This is an important change. It's a very important fork in the road for you. One way or another, this is supposed to be a time of transformation and change for you. So don't be afraid to stick to your guns and look after yourself. Alrighty guys, have a great rest of your day.